When you made the decision to start Navigator, how did you present that to your team? What was that conversation like?
One of the things that we've been trying to do, and it's been an emphasis, is to grow the practice. And this has been our way to hopefully help us be able to grow it, not just from a financial standpoint, but from a patient standpoint. We're trying to encourage our team members to help enhance the practice, make it more well-known in the community, to make us basically the premier or the most well-known practice that people think of when they're thinking of dentistry in Nashua.
I think one of the interesting things is the word guided coaching. Talk a little bit about that and how that works as you're learning more about how to make the most of this service.
So one of the things that has always been a challenge in dentistry is that it can be a very closed environment because you're just in your own office and you really don't know if you're doing things right or if there's things you can improve on. And so having that coach there to act as almost like a third party, a second set of eyes that's telling you, hey, things are going well, or maybe here are some areas we can improve on, has been super helpful. There's also been what they call just-in-time resources as well, too. So if we have some questions or if we're seeing kind of some trends that we're hoping to correct, our coaches can give us that information and kind of a guided blueprint on how to troubleshoot some things that maybe we can improve on in our practice.
I've heard a lot of stories, and it's not always easy for a dentist to raise their hand and always see the value of coaching. It can be a challenging decision. You talked a little bit about wanting to grow, which I love, but when you look at yourself professionally, there's a vulnerability that's there, right? To open yourself, to have somebody there to help you. How did you make that decision to know that it was important?
I've been working with Steve Radcliffe for a couple of years, and he had actually called me up and said, hey, I think this is a really good program for you, knowing that you're in the process of working toward ownership and basically running the practice on your own. I know that there's always room for improvement. There's always room for growth, hence the reason I'm always coming down here for more courses and classes. And so it fell into that aspect of I can do everything clinically to the best of my ability, but maybe I have a lot more shortcomings when it comes to running the practice and knowing the soft skills, for lack of a better word. Having this program has been helpful is because it fills some of the dental business gaps in knowledge that I don't have and helps me be able to improve some of the rudimentary skills that I may have right now.
So for what you've learned so far, for any dentist watching this, does it matter where they are in their career? What would you say to dentists out there moving forward, regardless of where they're at in their career?
This is a great opportunity if you're trying to learn more of those facilitation skills and how to use some of those soft skills that we talked about. In particular, I can see this being great for who may not be as well versed in how to talk with patients, or how to get that deeper meaning with them. Also, offices that may not have some systems in place, I think that could be really beneficial as well too, because it gives you a guideline on ways to implement systems to make things more efficient, to basically streamline things so it's not constant chaos. And then also the coaching aspect, I think, is beneficial for anybody in any phase of their career. I'm getting a lot out of it because our coaches are really honest with us on what's going well and what's not, and then give us guidelines and basically goals for us to meet over the course of our quarterly meetings.